as they grab the win over the Wildcats.
1-0. It was their 5th straight victory.
Hello from San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's Arizona going up against Oregon. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, J.D. Martinez. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
All right, just about ready for baseball. And pitching in this game, Logan Webb. What do we need to know here?
Oh, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Tony Gwynn takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. Strike 2. Got him. And there's one down.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Trey Turner at the plate. 2 for 8 in the series so far. First pitch, not close. No score, just getting started, top of the first. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. The other way. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And now it's going to be Jason Giambi. Kicks and deals. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. And that one ripped to left. Martinez makes the catch, and that'll do it. End of a half inning of play. On to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. Lots of punch outs, a real strikeout artist singing.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Bottom of the first. Nicky Lopez up to the plate.
Leading us for the Beavers, the second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
The pitch. Ball 1 low. And here it comes. And it's 1-1.
Down 1-1.
That one drifts inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And there's ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Harold Baines. In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Lopez leads off second with nobody out.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And the righty deals.
2-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Damon moving under this one. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. In there safely. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Salvador Perez.
And Boog, already over 40 home runs for him this season. I think the biggest thing for guys hitting in front of him is to work your way on base. Let him drive you in. He's been so clutch, doing real damage at the plate right now.
Ncaa now at the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. At the belt and fires. And now it's even up. No score here, but a runner at third with one down. That one the other way. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Willie Stargell will hit next. Big time power.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Willie. Counts 1-0.
If you're trying to come up with the ideal clubhouse presence and team leader, Willie Stargell pops. Probably the best you could possibly do.
Next offering is in for a strike. Yeah, there's the strike. And you talk about Stargell's leadership. I don't think there's ever been a more close-knit team than that Pirates squad of the late 70s. And he was the heart of that team. Remember that team's theme song, Sister Sledge? We Are Family? And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Man at first, And stepping in is the speedy Curtis Granderson. 3 for 7 in the series so far. The 0-1. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. And welcome back. Here's the catcher, Johnny Bench. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them. I think if you ask most baseball fans, their vote for greatest catcher of all time would be this man right here, Johnny Bench.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors in.
Oh, diving stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
The center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Johnny Damon. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. And it hits the fence. The relay throw. He's safe, and that's a triple off the wall.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Perez gets it to first, and they get Altuve for the out.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Austin Meadows.
Now it's Austin Meadows.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Stargell takes it himself, and that is that. Here in San Francisco, here's a speed threat, Curtis Granderson.
Leading off.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That's in for a strike.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next offering upstairs. And the right-hander deals. That misses. And it's 2-1. The 2-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
3-2 now. Stays alive. And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a slow roller. Over to Giambi. One up, one down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
J.D. Martinez.
Now it's J.D. Martinez.
Both you and I know how much attention to detail that J.D. Martinez pays. Kind of makes me think of Albert Pujols, who has been called the machine at times during his career. I'd venture to say you can put J.D. Martinez in that same category, at least the way he approaches his craft.
The wind of the pitch. That clips a corner for J.D. Martinez, his teammate when they won it all in 2018. Ian Kinsler called him the mad scientist. So maybe the machine and the mad scientist. And the 0-2.
The count is 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
The catcher, Salvador Perez.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
But I don't believe until J.D. Martinez arrived in Boston, they didn't videotape their batting practices, and something we're seeing more and more teams do now so that guys can have instant feedback before the game starts.
Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. And another ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Popped in the air, left field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's a big power threat. Patrick Wisdom.
The third baseman.
And Chris, probably no other player better represents present-day baseball than this guy. A lot of power, a lot of strikeouts, and some walks. The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Really important for the pitcher to not get proud, stay with the scouting report, and don't throw something into his swing.
He's kind of channeling Adam Dunn. With the shift on, hits right into it. Throw over to Stargell. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting 9, the designated hitter, Cal Ripken Jr.
Now it's the DH, Cal Ripken Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One down, base is empty. In the air, right field, Baines settles under this one. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony.
Now it's the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. Led off the game with a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's going back. Back some more. Bangs off the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Man at second here with 2 away. Trey Turner now. First offering, and it just misses. Gwynn at second with 2 down. The next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. Hit on the ground to the right side. Stargell gloves it, tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That's the 3rd out. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Beavers out front here, 1-0. Evan Longoria getting ready to hit. Longoria not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. The right-hander back to work. Into center. Damon in position. Makes the grab. And there's 1 away.
Batting 9th, the designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
1 down. There comes Cody Bellinger. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and aggressive defensive shifting, defense isn't necessarily just about making errors. Are you able to get to balls? Are you able to fill spots where guys hit the ball? Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Second baseman.
Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Swing and a miss.
Count was 2 and 1.
And he deals. And that's in for a strike. The 2-2. Stays alive. That one hit to right. Gwynn drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
The first baseman, Jason Giambi.
The pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And a pitch.
Nope, that's down.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Yeah, pulls it down, one away.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Next to hit, Johnny Bench, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
And now 2 balls and a strike. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
1 gone, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Johnny Damon. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. That one's in there, 0-1.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
And a pitch. Foul ball. Righty to the plate. And now 1-2. Bench leads off first with 1 away. The pitch. Got him swinging. 2 gone now.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And that's in there for strike 1. Two outs. And a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Kicks and fires. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 now. Altuve waits. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. On the money. Nice play. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Harold Baines.
The right fielder, Harold.
The wind of the pitch. And ball one to the right fielder. The 1-0. Good eye right there. Left-hand batter waits. And there's the strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
This one is smashed down the right field line. Way back there. Fair and gone. That fires up the home crowd. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 2-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So digging in, Ncaa.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That one found hard the other way. The wind and the pitch. Ground ball, Giambi. He steps on the bag. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, first baseman, Willie Stargell.
And here's the first baseman, Willie Stargell. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And first offering is fouled off. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yep, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses, and 2 away now.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Granderson.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Curtis Granderson. In there, and it's 0-1. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting, left fielder,
And Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
1-0.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
And the 1-0. And that misses off the outside edge. Talking about Martinez, he's one of the best fastball hitters in the game.
Yeah, some guys are concerned about velocity, but he embraces it.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a pop-up. Turner has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. And welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now, Austin Meadows.
For Arizona, the left fielder, Austin Meadows.
Webb back to work. There's a strike. That's inside, and the count is 1-1. Here comes a pitch. Late swing, foul to the left. The 1-2. And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Two. And that's down and away.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And now, Patrick Wisdom.
Third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. Patrick Wisdom leaves the yard. Home run number 5 on the season, and they slice into the lead. It's 2-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now Cal Ripken Jr.
Now batting, designated hitter, Cal.
First
Ripken
offering misses the
Jr.
mark. The pitch. Now 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Here's a 3-0. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tony Gwynn. In there for strike 1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 down.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side. They take the force out number 3, but not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Salvador Perez.
For Oregon, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
The wide to kick the pitch. There's the strike. And there's the strike. And here it comes.
Count is 1 and 2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Here's the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers. Just missed. And a pitch. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting,
Bellinger up to hit.
Cody Bellinger.
That one's in there, 0-1. Ball 1 there. Activity in the bullpen. Drew Smith up and throwing. Brazier getting loose as well. Longoria over at first with 1 away. And it is 2-1. Gallen checks on the runner, and he's back in there. The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he deals. Down the middle for a strike. And the count 1-1. takes a strike. The next pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Righty to the plate. Stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Fought off foul. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground. Giambi over to pick it up. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back here in San Francisco. Start of the sixth, John Giambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jason Giambi.
The first baseman, Jason Giambi.
The right-hander back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
And here is Johnny Bench. Good contact guy, good defender. First offering, and it just misses.
Johnny Bench did a lot in his career to change the catching position. This guy popularized the one-handed catching stance, which not a lot of guys were using at the time.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Bench used that unique stance, and he had amazing hands and 10 gold gloves to prove it. The pitch. And down on strikes. 2 up, 2 down. So up next, Johnny Damon.
Johnny Damon.
And Bench was one of the first catchers to use a hinged mid as well. Didn't take long before everybody was using them behind the plate.
1-0.
And the first offering is not close. And a pitch. Now one missed. And a pitch. And that one handled. Tosses to first. And that is that. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Beavers on top 2-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Drew Smith. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
The right fielder, Harold Baines.
And the pitch. Baines, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And the 1-0. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. An absolutely majestic shot. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add on. It's 3-1. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Ncaa, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Now it's the shortstop, Robin Ncaa. On the ground to third. Into the outfield, base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and now 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2-0. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Ncaa gets his lead at first with nobody out. There's the strike, 3-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. And the batter now, Curtis Granderson, 1 for 2. Ncaa, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And first offering is fouled off.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Next pitch is inside, and the count even 1-1. First and second here, no outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And a swing and a miss. 1 away. And now J.D. Martinez.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Next one misses, and 1-1. Kicks and fires. And a count 1-2. Two on, 1 out. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Kicks and deals. Got him. That's his second strikeout. So first and second
Now
with 2
batting,
outs.
catcher,
Salvador Perez, the next to hit. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. And that one missing low.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Got him looking. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Webb back to work. That's in there. And that is strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Yo 1. And ball 1.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
The wind of the pitch. And now 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And here it comes. Stays alive. The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Altuve swings and connects deep to left. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Jose Altuve will touch them all. And they're chipping away. It's 3-2.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Logan Webb won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. The pitcher on here, Harleen Garcia, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Garcia.
Now it's Austin Meadows.
Now batting, the left fielder, Austin Meadows.
First offering misses the mark.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And now the lefty. And now 2-0. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Two one now. And fouled off.